Welcome to English Grammar class, dear students. I shall proceed after taking the pledge. I commit to be vigilant and bear in mind at all times the risk to myself and my colleagues from COVID-19. I promise to take all necessary precautions that prevent the spread of this deadly virus. I promise to follow and encourage others to follow the key COVID appropriate behaviors, to always wear a mask, face cover, especially when in public places, to maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet from others, to wash my hands frequently and thoroughly with soap and water. Together we will win this fight against COVID-19. We are reading chapter number 3, Nouns, and today we are going to read the rest of the chapter. Open up your books at page number 17. Uncountable nouns. Some nouns are uncountable. We cannot count them. For example, water, milk, butter, iron, excitement, research, traffic, wisdom. All of these things are uncountable. Now exercise E. Identify whether the highlighted nouns in these sentences are countable or uncountable. So we will write C for countable nouns and U for uncountable nouns. First one is, I do not like milk. Now milk is uncountable, so we will write U. I need some advice from you. Advice is also uncountable, so we will write U. Can you give me some water? Water again is uncountable, so we will write U. Can I have some juice, please? Now juice is uncountable, so we will write U. Keep these bottles in the fridge. Now we can count the number of bottles, so bottles are countable, so we will write C. Mix the butter and the flour well. Both butter and flour are uncountable, so we will write U means uncountable for butter and again a U for flour. I have to fix this vase. Get me some glue. Now vase, the things like flower pot and vase are countable because we can count them, so we will write C for vase. And glue, we cannot count glue for, so this will be uncountable noun. Let us buy new furniture for the drawing room. Now let us buy new furniture. We cannot count exactly how much furniture do we need, so this is a uncountable noun. Everyone is concerned about pollution in our cities. Now pollution is uncountable, but we can count the number of cities, so we will write U for pollution and C for cities. Complete your homework before you go off to sleep. Now amount of homework cannot be counted, so this is again uncountable noun, so we will write U. The policeman fined the man for jumping the red light. So the number of policemen are countable, so we will write C for policeman. And the number of lights, we can count the number of light in a signal, so this is again a countable noun. Could you please give me some information about the Smiths? Now some information, which means we do not exactly know what amount of information we require, so this is again a uncountable noun. Moving on, gender. There are 4 kinds of gender nouns. Masculine gender, men, boys and male animals are of masculine gender. For example, king, man, lion and gander. Feminine gender, women, girls and female animals are of feminine gender. For example, queen, women, lioness, ghouls. Common gender, nouns that can stand for males or females are of common gender. For example, baby, student, friend, guest. Neuter gender, nouns that refer to lifeless objects are in the neuter gender. Lifeless objects means non-living objects. For example, book, chair, table, bag. This list of some masculine and feminine gender nouns will help you. So let's read this list. The masculine gender is uncle. Feminine will be aunt. Masculine is nephew. Feminine is niece. Masculine is sir. Feminine will be madam. Masculine is grandfather. feminine is grandmother. Masculine is bridegroom, feminine is bride. Masculine is lad, feminine is lass. Masculine is lord, feminine is lady. Masculine is landlord, feminine is landlady. Masculine is bachelor, feminine is either maid or spinster. Masculine is stepson, feminine will be stepdaughter. Masculine is god, feminine will be goddess. Masculine is master, feminine will be mistress. Masculine is father-in-law, feminine will be mother-in-law. Masculine is manservant, so feminine will be maidservant. Masculine is king, feminine will be queen. Masculine is fiancé, feminine will be fiancée. Masculine is widower, feminine will be widow. Masculine is monk, feminine is nun. Here is a list comprising some masculine and feminine nouns for male and female animals and birds. There is one general word for the animal and special word for male and female. So let's get started. The animal is fowl. The masculine for the animal fowl is rooster, and the feminine for the word fowl is hen. The animal is goose. The masculine for goose is gander, and the feminine is goose. The animal is duck. The masculine for duck is drake, and the feminine is duck. The name of the animal is fox. The masculine of fox is fox, and the feminine is vixen. The animal is lion. Masculine of lion is lion, and the feminine is lioness. The animal is horse. The masculine for horse is stallion, and the feminine is mare. The animal is donkey. The masculine is jack, and the feminine is Jenny. The animal is goat. Masculine is Billy, and the feminine is Nanny. The animal is cat. The masculine cat is called tomcat, and the feminine cat is called tabby cat. Now moving on to exercise F. Rewrite these sentences by writing the opposite gender noun. For the highlighted words, make other necessary changes. So we have to rewrite the highlighted words. The first one is, this tigress is very ferocious. So the opposite gender of tigress will be tiger. This tiger is very ferocious. The princess had never seen a witch before. Now the opposite of princess will be prince, and the opposite of witch will be wizard. The girl told her story to the spinster next door. The opposite gender of girl is boy, and the opposite gender of spinster is bachelor. My father had bought a small tabby cat for me. So the opposite gender of father is mother, and that of tabby cat is tomcat. The billy goat entered the garden and made a mess. So the opposite gender of billy goat is nanny goat. Nanny goat. The headmaster called all the boys to his office. The opposite of headmaster will be headmistress. And opposite gender of boys is girls. This stallion is very famous. He has won many races. The opposite of stallion is horse. And the opposite gender noun of he is she. My father is very strict. He does not allow me to stay up late. The opposite of father is again mother. And the opposite gender noun of he is she. The king crowned the prince as the next heir to the throne. The pronunciation of this is heir. So, the opposite gender noun of king is queen. That of prince is princess. And that of heir is heiress. Last is Mrs. Khanna is a widow. Her husband died in an accident. So, the opposite gender noun of Mrs. Khanna will be Mr. Khanna. The opposite gender noun of widow will be widower. And that of husband will be wife. So this is all about exercise F. So that's all for today, dear students. All the very best.